Aquaboggan is the oldest water park in all of Maine. This family-owned water park is located in Saco, Maine, and has been making family memories for over 40 years. The park has a modest collection of slides, but it's a lot of fun, as long as you don't visit on a Monday. Find out everything you need to know about Aquaboggan, including why you should avoid this park like the plague on a Monday. Located just down the street from Funtown, USA, and a short drive from Old Orchard Beach, Aquaboggan has a laid-back feel to it. This is one of those parks that openly encourages guests to bring in food and drinks, so a lot of people come here for family outings. This is one of the cheaper water parks in the area. As of 2021, Aquaboggan costs just $28 per day. That will grant you access to all the park's slides, pools, and mini golf course. Then for $10 more, you can add the go-karts and bumper boats as well. If you're not interested in riding anything, the park offers a $15 spectator pass that still gives you access to all the pools and the mini golf course. As for which day to visit, it's backwards with Aquaboggan. Crowds are manageable 6 of 7 days a week. The park actually states their least crowded days are Saturday and Sunday, which is something you rarely see with an amusement park or water park. If you visit Tuesday through Sunday, you won't have many lines to deal with. So why are Mondays so bad? It's bargain day. Everyone pays just $15 for admission. The difference in crowds between a Monday and any other day is eye-popping. Just look at the line again in the park this past year on a Monday, and I arrived a half hour early. If you do want to visit on Monday to save some money, and I understand if you do, just make sure you arrive early so you're one of the first ones in the gate. Then I would recommend hitting the Stealth Half-Pipe slide early, as it's the park's most popular slide, and its close proximity to the main entrance will cause it to build a line sooner than the other slides. Then I would hit the Yankee Ripper sled slide on the back side of the hill. Then you should be able to hit all the remaining slides on the front side of the hill before most crowds have entered the park. Most days, most slides will be no more than a 5 to 10 minute wait at worst. But on Monday, the lines can stretch to the bottom for each slide. The crew will send rafts, tubes, and bodies as quickly as they can, but a few slides like Stealth and Yankee Ripper have rather low throughputs. That's not an issue on most days, but again it can be on a Monday. Aquaboggan has an older appearance. While most water parks nowadays have bright and colorful water slides, most of Aquaboggan's slides are either painted a mundane white or a sky blue. It just looks dated, and while the park isn't flashy, the park looks fine. It's clean and well landscaped, which is what really matters to me. Now let's talk about the slide lineup. The star is easily Stealth. This Water Fun Products half-pipe slide has a thrilling initial plunge. It's very steep for a tube slide, and the drop is gut-wrenching, especially if you go backwards. Aquaboggan allows you to ride any of their tube slides backwards, so I strongly recommend taking advantage of this rule. The rest of the half-pipe offers some mild weightlessness, but this slide is all about that initial plunge. If you're a fan of tube slides, you may be out of luck at Aquaboggan. There's only one other one in Totally Tubular. This one winds its way down the hillside. There are no notable drops, but you can really slide up the walls in a double tube, or if you ride solo, the ride may spin you throughout the descent. On the same hill are a trio of mat slides named Pipeline. The middle one is the wildest in my opinion, as you really sway through the trough as you pass through a tunnel and then zip around the subsequent turn. And watch out when you wipe in the water. It's sometimes comical. Next door is Turbo Drop, which is a duo of speed slides. The drops in this one are pretty gradual, but the slide is smooth and you get some moderate speed by the end. The final slide of note is Yankee Ripper. On the back side of the hill, this slide was previously removed from the park roughly 2 decades ago, but it was reintroduced for the 2019 season. Riders lug a heavy sled atop the hill, and then they plunge down a sizable drop and skim across the water. The drop is zippy, and there's a challenge maintaining your balance so you don't wipe out. I go into more detail in a separate review, but this is probably the park's second best attraction after Stealth. For kids, you have a smaller play area and the highly popular Aqua Saucer. The latter is an inflatable dome that kids can climb up and then slide down. If you want to relax, you have the obligatory wave pool, but you surprisingly don't have a lazy river here. It always surprised me that Aquaboggan didn't have one. They're a staple at most water parks. Complementing the slide lineup are an okay set of go-karts, a set of bumper boats with a really weirdly shaped area, and an okay mini golf course. These aren't musts, but they're good if you want a break from the slides. I've never gotten anything to eat at Aquaboggan because I usually eat at Old Orchard Beach afterwards, but from what I've seen, most visitors will pack their own lunch. So do I recommend Aquaboggan? It's probably New England's best value water park. The park is fairly priced, and crowds are manageable most days. While the slide lineup isn't gigantic, Stealth and Yankee Ripper bring the thrills, and then you have a few family slides as well on the hillside. I think Splashtown USA just down the road is a little bit better for slides, but Aquaboggan has a more relaxing atmosphere. And then I would take a few other water parks in New England over Aquaboggan, such as Whale's Tail, Hurricane Harbor, and Water Country, but Aquaboggan is always fun for a few hours and arguably the best water park in the Saco area. So those are my thoughts on Aquaboggan, the oldest water park in Maine. What are your thoughts on this park? Have you been there? Let me know what you think of this place down in the comments. If you enjoyed this review, I'd appreciate it if you gave this video a like, and you considered subscribing, because there'll be a lot more roller coaster and amusement park videos here at Canopy Coaster. Thanks for watching.